The next bracha we say in the morning when we wake up is the bracha, Baruch atah Hashem Elokeinu melech haolam. Blessed are you, Hashem, our God, King of the universe, who gave sight to the blind. Pokeach ivrim. That's one of the first brachot we say in the morning. Without eyesight, would a person make it out of bed without stumbling? Hashem is generous. He gave us in our body many doubles. He didn't just give us one kidney to clean our blood. He actually gave us two. Hashem didn't just give us one ear. He gave us two. And it's the same thing with our nostrils. And it's the same thing with many of our organs that Hashem gave us doubles. There's two lungs. There's two legs. There's two hands. And we have to appreciate that Hashem gave us two cameras. And this camera, each one sees the world a little different. And this helps us be able to see the distance something is. And this can help us when we're walking and when we're going through life. It's very important. There are some people, Rahman al-Islam, they lost vision in one eye. Life is really compromised for them. Eyesight is not just something that we need to live, but eyesight gives us so much simcha. Think of the memories you got with your eyes. When you saw a loved one, it could be an aunt, an uncle, a mother, a father, a son, a daughter, a brother, a sister, a neighbor, a friend. A person's eyes are constantly making memories, memories that lift our spirits on any day. And that's why we thank Hashem first thing in the morning for eyes that help us to make a living, help us go around. When a person has good vision, he's also going to enjoy the world better. He'll enjoy his family and friends. Today, thanks to doctors and medicine, they have devised glasses and contacts and even laser surgery, which can take a person's eyesight, which is becoming weak, and they can make it strong again. So when you say this bracha, thank Hashem for the gift of sight. Cameras, we all know, have a limited memory. I'm sure you remember you were using your camera, you started taking pictures, and then it tells you memory full. And then you have to sit there erasing some pictures so you can start to take some more pictures. We have to thank Hashem that our cameras, our eyes, they don't run out of memory. You can keep taking pictures. Did you ever wonder which bracha is the longest bracha in the Siddur? I'm sure if you opened up a Siddur, you'd see a lot of brachot. The average Jew is supposed to say 100 blessings a day. The bracha that's the longest is the bracha about light. The bracha of Yotzer or Uvodei Choshech. I once counted, there's close to 500 words in this one bracha. Why is the bracha so long? And I was thinking, because without light, a person would be in the dark. Some people are scared of the dark. What could you accomplish in the dark? So we thank Hashem for the sun, for the tremendous light that solar power gives to the world. Thank you, Hashem, for making such a powerful sun. And also for light bulbs. Thomas Edison invented light bulbs. Wow, how lucky we are. We touch the light switch and voila, magic. The house is not dark anymore. It's a wonderful thing. We take it for granted. Do you think in the olden days they were able to travel at night? It was pitch dark. Today you go in the car, you turn on the lights, you drive in the dark. You don't even think twice about it. The Gemara tells us a blind person cannot enjoy his food. He's never satisfied. He eats and then he somehow feels hungry. When you see the food, that satisfies you. Just seeing it. You take a bite, you feel the texture of the food, the different colors, whether it's the red watermelon or the orange melons, the green honeydew, the yellow pineapple. Everything has its own color. Rabbi Victor Miller used to say, look how Hashem makes red peppers, green peppers, yellow peppers. The banana, the shiny yellow, puts a person in a good mood. He sees an orange. What a way to start the day. The red shiny apple. So we constantly have to appreciate the color Hashem puts in the world. There are some people, they can't see colors. To them, the world is black and white. They can't enjoy the world as much. It's almost like the days of black and white television. We thank Hashem that our eyes can behold mitzvot, like the beautiful menorah in Chanukah, how it shines, illuminates the dark. We thank Hashem for the beautiful flowers that blossom in the spring. the colorful meadows. And we thank Hashem for all those special simachot that we can't take out of our mind, whether it was the beautiful chatunah, the wedding, the chuppah, whether it was the bar mitzvah, the pidyon haben. These are magical moments. So we thank Hashem for our eyesight. The question is, does a blind person say this bracha? And the answer is he does. Shall I tell you why? Because a blind person is lucky that even if he can't see, there are people that can help him see. Someone sees a person walking with the white stick with the red tip, he realizes the person is legally blind. He runs over and says, "Sir, should I cross you the street?" Or let's say someone has a seeing eye dog to help him walk safely in the street without getting hit by a car, chas v'shalom. So you see that the blind person is also fortunate that others can see for him. So yes, a blind person will say the bracha of Pokeach Ivrim. So when you say this bracha in the morning, thank Hashem for the gift of eyesight and how much safer you are when you have good eyesight. You make sure not to get in an accident. You can learn Torah with your eyesight. Can a blind person learn well? Maybe he has Braille. He can learn some Torah with his fingers reading the words. But I don't think he has the Shas, the Tanakh, the Shulchan Aruch. And how many times today you could go flick on Torah anytime, and all of a sudden you're watching a Torah show or you're watching something. A blind man doesn't have that convenience. We have Hidabrut television in Israel. A blind person can't exactly see it. So how much we should be grateful every time we use our eyes. And let's not forget that with every gift comes responsibility. If a guy gives his son a key to a car, before the kid thinks I'm so lucky, he has to realize 1 second, I better be responsible that no one gets hurt with this car. And it's the same thing with the gift of eyes. It's a gift. Use it wisely. Don't use it in the wrong way. Don't use it to give someone an ayin hara b'minan. Don't look at something that's not appropriate. That's your way of saying, thank you, Hashem, for this wonderful gift. I'll leave you with one segula. We all wear talit for shacharit. The Chafetz Chaim says, if when you're saying the Shema, you take the tzitzit and you bring them over your eyes, as you say the pasuk of Shema, it's a segula that you should never lose your vision. Now, I don't know about girls, they don't wear talit. Where are they going to get this segula? But I think if a girl is careful to be sniut, she doesn't cause somebody to start staring at her, then that alone will be a zechut for her eyesight as well. Thank you, Hashem, for the beautiful gift of 2020 vision. And even if it's not perfect, sometimes it's better that way. Be happy that you can see whatever you can.